The Motorcycle Monster is brought to you by the MRA. Whether it's motorcycle insurance, roadside assistance, or motorcycle training, the MRA can save you hundreds. Remember, help is on the way with MRA. Every year in early March, two-wheeled enthusiasts from around the world gather to pay homage to their hobby, their excitement, and their passion motorcycling. Like salmon returning to the stream, motorcyclists return to the major source of their energy, the camaraderie and fellowship of the motorcycle community. Daytona Beach Bike Week, the first major riding event of the year, has been going on for 66 years. This year, after an exceptionally bitter winter in the Northeast, the promise of a southern spring and the lure of the Florida sun made the trek south a no-brainer for over 500,000 faithful riders. A perfect Chamber of Commerce sunny 78-degree week made this year's hallowed event even better than usual. Given the superb weather, the real riders in attendance enjoyed the beautiful beaches, citrus groves, and rolling hills of Central Florida. The historic loop of Tomoka State Park also provided riders with that beautiful oak canopied ride among miles of pristine Florida wilderness. The unspoiled wetlands of Volusia County is something special and a must for bikers visiting Daytona. The old standby haunts that bikers have grown to love and visit annually, like Gillies Pub 44, Miller's, the Cabbage Patch, the Last Resort, and the Iron Horse, all were rocking out as usual. With familiar bands like David Allan Coe, Burnouts, and Bodacious Bodies, the sun added to the regular shenanigans and fun. On Main Street, the never-ending parade of styling and profiling gave partygoers the usual Kodak moments as anxious fellows begged the ladies for a souvenir photo to take back to the Great White North. As for law enforcement, the attitude seemed more laid back than in recent Daytona past, as officers didn't seem to be too impatient with little improprieties like eye protection, minor pipe infractions, or even a little body paint here and there. Frankly, the Main Street traffic seemed a little down from past years, as parking spots were not that difficult to find, and the four-wheelers were allowed to travel Main Street even during the more heavy hours. Restaurant waits weren't too bad, and the lines at the Beer Girl attractions were tolerable. One guy complained that he barely got to know the Beer Girl before it was time for his beverage order. The vending areas at the Daytona Speedway were also a little off from the past. The one major change that has occurred that has probably changed Bike Week forever is the growth of Bruce Rossmeyer's Destination Daytona. After an ongoing tiff with city fathers, over the years resisting Rossmeyer's innovative resurrection of the Bike Week Festival, Rossmeyer decided to move the party. Wow, did he move the party! Not only did he buy 150 acres at I-95 and US 1 in Ormond Beach, he built the Taj Mahal of biker venues in all the world, Destination Daytona, complete with enough vending space, food establishment, hotel rooms, condos, motorcycle shops, and technical schools to help any Harley-respecting biker forget about the old Beach Street. Respected motorcycle names like Arla Ness, Ducati, Triumph, JP Cycles, and of course Harley-Davidson have all been brought together by Rossmeyer to give the motorcycle community the perfect place to get your total Daytona motorcycle fix. Other ongoing projects like the Wyatech Trade School and the new Coca-Cola Amphitheater promise to keep the excitement building for many years to come. After traveling to Main Street and noticing less traffic than usual, it was evident that the motorcycle in-crowd had all gone up the road to Destination Daytona. The traffic on US 1 was so backed up you would have thought you were at the World's Fair. But Rossmeyer knows exactly how to handle this sort of crowd, and provisions had already been made. Much like Disney World, parking facilities north of the Harley shop gave visitors not only a place to park, but transportation via a tram to the main vendor areas. Food courts, bands, tents for casual dining, all made for a pleasant experience at Bruce's new digs. The old adage, build it and they will come, was never more evident, as not only did they come, they all came, and in huge numbers. Remember in the old days when we all went to, what did they call it? Beach Street? Well, now the only place to be in the motorcycle world is Rossmeyer's Destination Daytona. Rossmeyer's vision and drive has given him the ultimate riding destination. Congratulations, Bruce. This is the Motorcycle Monster reporting from the world's largest Harley shop, Destination Daytona.